Now, Ms. Buffalo has confirmed that the world of technology is a lush frontier to be explored and claimed by girls and women as well as men. Unfortunately, prominent and prevailing images in our culture don't always support that. Joyce Schwarz, CEO of JoyceCom, founder of Star Course Institute, and a published author on emerging technology and career change, is a former national advertising agency executive. She speaks and writes on the impact of media on our lives and on our souls. In her presentation, The Glass Basement, Shattering the Myth that Women and Technology Don't Mix, she will explore how women and girls are portrayed in the media, including print, TV, film, mass market culture, and new media, such as the Internet. Please welcome Joyce Schwarz.
Hi, it's delightful to be here today. You notice I brought my shopping bag, so I'm well prepared right for the future. I'm going to take you on a trip for the next 20 minutes, a trip back in history and a trip forward in history. How many of you would like to go back in history? It says like a lot of 60% of the people would like to have lived some other time. How many would like to go forward in history? Woo, we have a lot of forward thinkers here. How many would like to be here just at this time in life? Well, we have some people who don't want to be anywhere, so we'll see where they want to be. Anyway, I don't know how many of you saw the film Twister this summer. Anybody see that film? It was about tornadoes and whatever. Well, I wanted to explain what the glass basement meant. There's a theory and a study that was done by the U.S. government and a lot of women in corporate management and in big businesses. Don't get scared of some of these words, because really what we're talking about is you and your future and just little things like that. So in corporate management, there is a glass ceiling, they say, right on the top of this. Say this would be the company, and you can only get so high. You can't go to the top. In fact, there are only 4 women in the United States that are CEOs, Chief Executive Officer of Fortune 1000 companies, the biggest 1,000 companies. And back in 1978, how many do you think there were? There were 2 back there. So we're doing a little better, but not much. But my theory is that if we don't hurry up and get involved with all this technology stuff, and I'll tell you how to do that without worrying about the big words and worrying about all the future, is that we're going to be stuck in a glass basement. Now remember, before the Twister came, everybody had to what? Hide in the basement? And so then all of a sudden the Twister came, woo! Rain, what? They did rain better than I do, but they're Hollywood. And so I don't want you stuck in the glass basement. I want you to go up, just like our astronaut, Dr. Jamieson, did, up to the Mars and the moon and the stars and anywhere you want to go. So I'm going to show you some of the things that are going to enable you to do that. One of the things that is going to do that is computers. How many of you have computers in your home? Great. How many of you have microwave ovens in your home? Okay, how many of you have cars? Well, your family has a car. I mean, some of you may have cars. And what we have here is inside a car is what? A computer. Inside a microwave oven is a computer. But the good news is we can't see that computer, right? We don't have to have a keyboard. We just punch what? Maybe a little sign that says popcorn, beep, and we get what? Great popcorn. We don't leave it in too long like I do sometimes. And we have the car and the computer. Actually, pretty soon the cars will be able to take us on a trip through the future without even driving, and just be able to set it and go straight forward. Won't have to worry about beating that speed limit. Let's take you back, though. Before there were computers, before there were VCRs. Anybody remember before VCRs? Before there were microwave ovens? Before there were automatic teller machines? I call them money machines because that's what I think they are. And before there were airplanes, back to the 19th century. Now, once in those times, you used to go to the circus to see technology. You didn't come to some fancy building here to see technology on a screen. You'd go to the circus, and there was a guy named P.T. Barnum. He was a little guy, I think, right? Wasn't he a little guy? Anyway, he was a little guy, I think. And he used to show the most unusual inventions in the world. Now, is there anybody here in this audience that would pay